welcome. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Here, Jay, in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Come on, Ed. Can I say it, please?
All right, if you must.
Yes. Trust the process.
It has been quite a process to get to this point, Jay. They have a squad here in Philadelphia. New Orleans wins the opening tap. To Holiday. From the painted area, won't go down. Al Horford rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Horford to Richardson. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. To Favors. Great pass to set it up. Layup goes down. Well done.
Are you gonna start playing NBA 2K20 sometime?
Simmons to Tobias Harris. For three, his first effort off the mark. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Shot from the lane won't go. Holiday controls the basketball. Leads a bucket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Drew Holiday at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Simmons to Horford. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Simmons into the front court. Right now, down 7. Turns and slams it down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Favors. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
I got ball.
Simmons to Horford. Not done yet. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Holiday. Great feed. Sets it up. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
And hits the first free throw. And he misses the second. Holiday in possession. Up 5. Down to 5 on the 24. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. New blood coming in for both sides. Simmons with it. 5-point game. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
New Orleans will take it up. To Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Al Horford snatching it out of the air. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 19 and number 43, Joel Cole. 2 minutes left.
To Richardson. Josh Richardson missed his first. That one goes.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Ah, the monster stuff.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Number 8,
To Richardson. The pass set it all up.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Holiday. Drew Holiday. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Holiday. Short jumper stays out.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Lonzo controls the offense. A shot at the buzzer. Jumper's good. The first quarter's complete. The Pelicans have the lead. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Missed a wide open look. Here's Simmons with it up top. They trail by 1. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Lonzo Ball Brings it up the floor. Holiday to Ball. Almost unlucky bounce to Simmons. No good. Redick with it. Down just a couple. To Ball. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Oh, big finish at the rim.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
To Redick. Trying to cash in. Redick with a shot, no good. Sixers have the basketball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Ball into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Holiday. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 33, Tobias Harris. Into the game for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 22.
In the front court comes Simmons. Leads 4. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Ben Simmons, he's got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. Can't connect from inside. Beyond the arc for 3. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's Pelicans ball. Take stock of the floor. Holiday. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Holiday. That's rebounded by Embiid. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Redick. Nice pass to set things up. Joel Embiid sends it away. Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Tobias Harris. 4-3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. To Holiday. Joel Embiid with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in
Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. Has a chance, gets a look. Oh, and a putback.
I harp on the fundamentals like boxing out at the youth level all the time. Gotta be aware of where the offensive player is.
Holiday goes to the right side. To Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Horford. Richardson. Slams it home on the putback.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Josh Hart. From the painted area, won't go down. Simmons into the front court. His guy's up by 15. He throws it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Josh Hart. Holiday. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Simmons with a shot. That won't go. He'll let one fly from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The 76ers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Pelicans have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench points.
The New Orleans Pelicans were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Simmons with it. The lead is 15. Oh, he's denied.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Harris to Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Holiday. Deep two there, won't go. Josh Richardson, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. So possession stays with Philadelphia. Simmons to Horford. From long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Cashes in for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Simmons to Horford. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. Second and 3 is good.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. New Orleans has it. To Favors. Works it. Horford to Richardson. Josh Richardson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
That's up, baby. I got him.
Simmons to Horford. Lets it fly from long range. Okafor with the rebound. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Has a look. It's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Pelicans basketball to Holiday. Curling inside. Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Richardson. Rebound gathered by Holiday. Gets it in the right corner. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest.
Tobias Harris.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second to 3, got it.
Entering the game for Philadelphia, number 19.
Lonzo with it. Down a bundle to Redick.
Two minutes remaining in the
To Josh Hart. Ball to Josh Hart. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Unbothered. Josh Hart hits the 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Sixers call for time as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Richardson. Josh Richardson, 4 out of 7.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Lonzo Ball at the line. First try, no good. Missed the second one as well. Harris's shot won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Richardson for 3. Missed it. Ball with it up top. His guys down big. Redick to Ball. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Surveys the floor. He's looking for an opening. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Redick with it. Down by 15. Good look that time, but off the mark. Here's Simmons with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for 3. Trying to cash in. Screen coming. Josh Richardson able to recover with the block. Whoa, 5 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
It's the Pelicans with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Josh Richardson, keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
He was all over.
Let's go
Missed the
Sixers.
shot. No free throws. Mike Scott swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with...
And a putback slam.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Favors. Joel Embiid sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Redick. Not that time. To Richardson. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Slam dunk. Derek Favors.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
To Richardson. 4-3. And Josh Richardson, zero hesitation on that one. Buries the three.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Oh, he missed a short one there. To Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Won't go down.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Richardson. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lonzo Ball. 2 of 4 now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Simmons. To Ball. Oh, emphatic slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Oh, he had it.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 11, Drew Holiday. And number 8.
Ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound cleared by Philly. To Richardson. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D. Ball into the front court. 14-point deficit. To Favors. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. And one. Embiid. Good. Through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Embiid's free throw good. A three-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. Pelicans have the basketball. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Holiday controls the basketball. Trailing by 15. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Richardson. Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Horford. Can't connect. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Deep three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers put one in the win column with a solid performance. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Pelicans didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Blocks.
The Philadelphia 76ers did an incredible job defensively in this game, particularly with their shot blocking. They were able to consistently apply pressure, not just with the hand in the face, but with the hand on the ball.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid blocked plenty of shots, but the stat you don't see is how often he forced opposing shooters into tough shots that resulted in misses.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers put together a nice win here today. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Pelicans couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Blocks.
The Philadelphia 76ers couldn't have been more impactful with their shot blocking. I was fascinated by the way they used their aggressive defense to get a well-deserved win.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid really turned this game into a spectacle with all of the blocked shots. He put together an amazing combination of timing and awareness to provide some excellent highlights.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.